haven't seen you for a while. It's good to have you back.
Mary, you picking me up yet?
Negotiator on site. Repeat.
Okay, there we go. Not sure what was up with that. Let me let people know real quick that okay, there we go. Finally got the sound going, and I've let the people in the chat and let the people in Discord know that the stream has started. So, let's continue with this. Oh, let me check something else too real quick. Options, difficulty. Okay, good. It is set on experienced. Now, there are times when I might make a mistake and have to start a chapter over because, well, QuickTime events. I'm not as good at them as I wish I was.
Please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person? Joel, that's the thing here. You have to stay away from my child.
That piece of passenger.
Okay, I'm supposed to find Captain Allen.
I don't give a shit. My men are ready to step in. Just give the order.
Okay. And you have to find Captain Allen first, so...
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Have you tried its deactivation codes?
The first thing we tried.
Do you know its name?
Listen, saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
MS-853 Blackhawk. 355, that's a rather unusual caliber.
All units hold positions. The negotiator's going in.
Phillips John, height 6 feet, weight 187 pounds, estimated time of death 7:29 p.m. Amazing that he can get all that just by looking in the guy's eye. 355 bullet lung, lower lung hemorrhage, internal bleeding. Left kidney perforated, fatal abdominal trauma. And upper lung hemorrhage, pneumothorax. Father was holding something. Now we have to rewind it the other way and rotate the view. That's true, Di, but I doubt a retina database is going to tell you when the guy died.
Your order for an AP700 android has been registered. CyberLife thanks you for your purchase.
Holy shit! Cover me while I back you, man down. I repeat, man down. Requesting immediate evac.
P.O. Deckard entity. Height 5'8", weight 170 pounds, time of death 8:03 p.m. Gunshot residue. Lead stiffenate, antimony sulfide, only one shot. Right heart ventricle perforated, internal bleeding. Reconstruct. Probably.
It's been just over an hour since a little girl was taken hostage on the top floor of a building here in downtown Detroit.
What are we waiting for? We should take down...
I mean, he does have some incredible sensors. For instance, he can actually get the serial number of an android just by tasting its blue blood that they use.
Ready to assault.
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you!
Go, go, go!
Hi, Daniel. My name is Connor.
How do you know my name?
I know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this. I know you're angry, Daniel. But you need to trust me and let me help you.
I don't want your help! Nobody can help me!
Please help me.
All I want is for all this to stop! I just want all this to stop!
He's losing blood. If we don't get him to a hospital, he's going to die.
All humans die eventually. What does it matter if this one dies now?
I'm going to apply a tourniquet.
Don't touch him! Touch him and I kill you!
You can't kill me. I'm not alive.
Are you armed?
Yes, I have a gun.
Drop it! No sudden moves or I'll shoot!
There. No more gun. I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me! I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no!
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered. But I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
There's no way out, Daniel. What you've done is too serious. The only question is whether or not you take another innocent life.
It's not up to you. I'm holding all the cards. If I die, she dies. You hear me? I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
The situation is under control.
There. I did what you wanted. You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
I want everyone to leave! And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go, and I promise you won't be hurt.
I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. We're just going to talk. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Okay. I trust you. You lied to me, Connor. You lied to me.
Okay, so as you can see from the flowchart, this is just the first chapter of the game, and look at all this, right? And there are a couple of other options, like if you fail to reach the deviant in time, he jumps and Emma goes with him. Or Connor leapt for Emma and fell. Connor can die protecting Emma. The deviant can shoot Connor. Connor can shoot the deviant. So, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do. One or the other, the deviant and possibly Connor, are going to die. But that's the best possible. This is the best possible result where you actually save Emma.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' homework in elementary school. Good afternoon. Can I help? Please, we're looking for
Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly what we need.
basic model.
How much did you say it costs?
At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range at $7,999 with a 48 months interest-free credit. And it comes with a 2-year warranty for parts and labor. Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs. At night, an excellent choice. If you'll just follow me, we'll process the order. Come along.
And we're good. I don't like this guy. There it is. It was a bit difficult getting it back in working order.
Okay.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
And that was Chapter 2. They didn't have to work real hard to get the pictures of, like, rundown homes in Detroit. They could have taken that from modern Detroit. If you haven't been there, well, let's just say there's parts of the town you want to stay away from, because they really are like that for, like, miles of just abandoned rundown houses. Ever since the automotive industry kind of.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Oh wait, here it is. Now I am going to read the articles here. Designing androids that are easily accepted by humans was a huge challenge CyberLife had to overcome. Jason Graff, director of the humanization department at CyberLife, unveiled some of his design secrets in our recent interview. The first androids were perfect. They had perfect faces, perfect expression, and we soon realized that there was something disturbing about them that made people feel uncomfortable. Uncanny Valley at work. CyberLife worked on ways to humanize its machines so they could enter our homes and become new members of our family. They created androids of both genders and all ethnicities, analyzing thousands of voices to find the most pleasing tones. Realistic blinking was perfected, though totally unnecessary, along with breathing, facial hair, and other humanizing traits. This perfect simulation of humanity, down to details that androids simply don't need, is the secret of CyberLife's design success. Every magazine has 2 articles, so this is the second one. Miami to heighten the seawall by a further 10 meters. World temperature increased by 3 degrees since 2000. And you know what they're saying about 1.5 degrees being the tipping point. A recent U.S. census has found that, as sea levels continue to rise and climate change leads to more and more extreme weather, America's once prosperous coastal cities are being deserted by the rich. Probably can't afford the insurance. Waterside real estate and once top attractions like Miami and Los Angeles are experiencing fright flight, with wealthy residents opting for properties further inland or at higher altitudes. This is driving up prices in once rural areas and plummeting house values in previously desirable neighborhoods. Whilst this might sound like an opportunity for poor Americans to enjoy a new lifestyle, the reality is less attractive. Coastal properties are not just exposed to regular flooding, hurricanes, and other climatic weather. They're also suffering from urban flight, with all the services and amenities following the richer customers into new areas. Urban development specialist Arnold Waters calls this the donut effect, whereby the previous centers of coastal cities gets hollowed out. This census is just the latest example of how climate change is affecting American societies in ways previously not imagined, altering not only the face of our environment but even the social fabric of our nation.
Hey, water. You have run 12 miles and are 5 miles away from the road.
Alone in my bed. 6 a.m. is screaming. Back to this again. Do it with my eyes. awesomeness of man. How the hell am I supposed to wash you from my head?
Let us ambush the innocent without cause. God will not let this happen. No, he will not allow his creation to be led astray by these artificial demons. Why do you look at me so, demon? I know who you are. I can see through you. You are the one by whom the evil will come. You are the one who will destroy Detroit. My brethren, we have to turn our backs on sin. We have to burn the androids. Let us burn them all!
This range of Avenger suits feature body sensors, allowing you to monitor the complete function of time. Safe and alert. Judgment tailored for fitness.
Identification verified. Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Payment confirmed.
Transaction complete.
Now up here there's a very simple option. There's these anti-android protesters up here. If you get too close to them, they'll rough them up a little bit. But you actually don't have to get too close to them. All you got to do is walk behind them. The only change it makes in the story is if they rough him up, then in the next chapter that has him in it, then Carl comments on it. And of course you can see here you can also stop and stare at the hot dog vendor long enough for him to push you. And then there's the protesters thing. But other than that, that's pretty straightforward. You can also check the worldwide stats. For instance, 62% actually listened to the guitar player. 48% read the first article and 45% the second. 50% watched the preacher. The least people, the least percentage was the stare at hot dog vendor, but that's because that one is really easy to miss if you don't know it's there. Okay, give me a second to refill my water bottle. I can't believe it's empty already, and we'll get on to Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is back to Kara.
You coming? You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the brat gone now? Alice! Alice! Oh, there you are. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework, bath, all that crap. Got it?
Yes, Todd.
Get started down here, then you do upstairs. Yeah.
Missing component 573BV not available.
Maybe.
There we go.
Yeah. I can get that. Yeah. I'll bring it tomorrow. Yeah, same place. TV on.
At least it doesn't make you do the whole tap D for every single dish that's in the sink. Just the first two.
Kara!
Yes, Todd?
Bring me a cold beer!
Right away.
Overdrawn accounts, past due notices, credit card application forms rejected. Todd's not doing so well.
Fuck, man.
Aren't you going to school today? You like playing out here?
You shouldn't mess around with my stuff. It makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
You just stay the fuck out of my business. Unless you want to piss me off. You want to piss me off?
No, Todd. I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
Well, crap. That was premature. Hate to do this, but I kind of skipped a few steps.
Accessing the story chart.
Well, I've already done it, but oh, what the heck. Let's not worry about it. It's not an important factor anyway. I was going to pick up the books and activate the vacuum cleaner that was there. All sports. In its third game of the season, Android pitcher X67 threw a pitch that broke the 120-mile-an-hour mark. The human batsman wasn't able to swing until after the ball had already reached the catcher's glove. Androids were introduced as a one-per-team innovation, but they've come to dominate team strategy. Every draft sees the major professional baseball teams breaking their own transfer records to purchase these latest Android models, but is the game suffering? Jenny Waterfield, head of the Fanzine Home Run, says fans are becoming disenchanted. The magic of sport is seeing the limits of human potential. A machine breaking these kinds of records just isn't exciting, or even surprising. But not everybody agrees. Chris Lennox, a baseball pundit and ex-pitcher, thinks androids are making games more exciting. These machines are shaking things up and pushing players to do even better. The game can only survive by evolving. Connecting the dots. The transport innovation that's shaking up California. The new subtube completed its first journey today from Manhattan to downtown Los Angeles in under 2 hours, less than half the 5-hour flight time. The top speed of 1,800 miles per hour was made possible because the tube travels through a depressurized chamber, providing a near-frictionless environment for its magnetized motors. For commuters, this raises the tantalizing prospect of finishing a long shift in the Big Apple and putting your feet up on the Golden Coast. California's property markets are reacting. Suburban prices have skyrocketed 64%. LA realtor Charlene Lowe says she knows where the new buyers are coming from. They're East Coast types, specifically New Yorkers. They see a chance to keep that New York lifestyle while enjoying our New York salary while enjoying an LA lifestyle, and they're scrambling over each other to take advantage. Real estate isn't the only thing shaking up. School places are rapidly filling, and suburban retailers are racking up prices in anticipation of all those New York dollars flooding in. Longtime Californians are expected to be pushed out from the cities, which is why they've been protesting the new line. As one angry demonstrator puts it, first Detroit takes our jobs, then New York takes our homes. When's it gonna end? American football has largely resisted the spread of Android players, with top-tier games still an exclusively human affair. But that may be about to change following CyberLife's recent unveiling of technical demo QB1000, an Android quarterback capable of throwing from end zone to end zone and hitting a target 6 inches wide. The model is also programmed with over 1,500 plays, from classics such as bootlegs and handoffs to more specialized maneuvers, all of which can be adopted in real time. QB1000 was revealed at a recent CyberLife exhibition in Detroit, where the Android manufacturer showed a variety of prototypes designed to show the potential of bleeding-edge technology. But while CyberLife's latest innovation has some fans drooling, Roy Kinstone, the founder of the anti-Android fan group, sees a sinister aspect. CyberLife know exactly what they're doing with this demonstration. They hope to distort our sport the same way they have all the others. Despite these reservations, some consider this simply a matter of time. With basketball and baseball already contemplating Android players, an LED sporting quarterback might be just around the corner. How driverless vehicles make life and death decisions. When a driverless vehicle foresees an accident, the car's computer makes life and death decisions, for example, deciding which of two pedestrians to hit. But the exact process by which cars make these decisions is not very well understood. Martin Forlong of Crown Cars tries to clarify. In these situations, the car's imaging system gathers data to determine the pedestrian's age, gender, life expectancy, etc. in the blink of an eye. This data is parsed through the public record to determine marital status, employment record, life expectancy, and whether they have children. The car then assigns a value to each possible victim based on a criteria like their contribution to society. We put a premium on lives that will save other lives, like doctors and nurses. All this may sound very reasonable, but Felix Gamble, head of the Anti-Automation League, says the system has no right to make such judgments. Somebody with a criminal record is not necessarily less valuable to society than a doctor. That kind of information is irrelevant to the sanctity of human life. But Forlong dismisses such claims. We want our cars to make the best possible choices, and that means acting on the basis of all the information they can gather. The more, the better. Yeah, sorry, hate to say this, but I'm with the AAL on this one. So he's on an antidepressant. And huffing red ice, one of the ingredients of which is actually android blood.
Watch it.
I just want to tidy up your room a little. I only need 2 minutes. Is that okay, Alice? Seems you like reading. Alice in Wonderland. Of course. I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again. Your father said you chose my name. Kara. It's nice. How did you choose it? You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods. That would really help me. You're very quiet. I hope I don't scare you.
Well, you know, considering that she saw her best friend literally torn apart by her dad, and now her best friend has been put back together again.
What are you doing?
I'm playing.
You're playing. I know what you're thinking. You think your dad's a lowlife? Huh? Fucking loser? Can't get a job, take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work? But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up! I know what you think of me. You hate me. You hate me, don't you? Say it! You hate me! God, what am I doing? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
Anyway, as you can see, the only thing I missed was turning on the vacuum. It's not a big deal. And of course the reason the hot percentages are so high is because a lot of these things you have to do. Okay, let's see. So, moving on to chapter 5. And we're going back to Marcus, who has the same name as me, except that he spells it with a K. And someone who should be a very familiar face if you haven't seen this game before. Whoops. Nope. Russia's interest in the North Pole has intensified with the recent discovery of precious minerals trapped in the frozen ice, many of which are used in synthesizing therium. Android manufacture increasingly dominates both the US and Russian economy, but this isn't just about GDP. Surplus therium reserves would allow either nation to experiment with more advanced Android models, enhancing their military and industrial output tremendously. Add to this the strategic importance of the region, which connects Russia with Europe through Norway and Denmark, as well as Canada, and the prospect of a peaceful resolution to the dispute starts to seem unlikely. But a spokesperson for NATO is more optimistic. Both nations stand to benefit from a stable, productive Arctic region. A conflict would benefit nobody. President Warren, however, recently torpedoed the notion. It's simple. Russia has no business in the Arctic. the criminal doesn't understand that, we will make them understand. Life found on Titan. The Darwin probe, which left exactly 19 years ago to probe the surface of Titan's methane ice, has just confirmed the presence of microorganisms living hundreds of kilometers below the surface in an ocean of salt water protected by a thick layer of ice. After similar microbial matter was found on Enceladus, another satellite of Saturn, it seems increasingly possible that life is common in the universe. A NASA spokesman responded to this story and stated, "The latest in a series of pointers to life on other planets. Our Android expedition to Io is one among many such voyages that carry a prime objective of uncovering extraterrestrial life forms." Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, said the company was committed to its partnership with NASA. "Our spacefaring androids are specially designed to function on long-range missions of this kind, and we are proud to have our models at the frontier of human exploration." Let's see. Over here. Okay, and now that we've cleaned up the downstairs and set out breakfast, we're going upstairs to wake up Carl.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth. Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going.
Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
And the reason why he stopped 2 or 3 times right there is because I literally have to pick my mouse up and move it back to the bottom of the pad so I can push it up some more.
Anything special on the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother. I'm starving.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Television.
Tensions continue to rise in Russia unilaterally declared the region part of its national territory. Several Russian warships have taken position in the Barents Sea since Saturday, and the Russian flag now flies over the island. The Russian president...
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
On the other hand, last night, the American ambassador again informed an emergency meeting of the UN that the United States would not accept...
Now you have the option of reading a book, playing chess, or playing the piano.
Douglas Cole, chairman of the UN, announced in a press conference.
Something has changed in the way you play. Sometimes I think you have more humanity than most humans. One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio. Let's see where we left off. Remove the sheet.
Something of a bit part for Lance Henriksen here. He's only in the game for this chapter and one more. But it was nice to be able to see him in something like this again.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
Yes, there is something about it. Something I can't quite define. I guess I like it.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try painting something.
Paint? What would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try. That is a perfect copy of reality. The painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas. Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
Doesn't matter what you paint, you just have to paint something here.
God.
Hey, Dad.
Leo.
I didn't hear you come in.
No, I was in the neighborhood.
Sorry about that
Stop
weird
by.
pause. I accidentally hit
Been a
my
while,
escape
right?
key.
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just gave you?
He's already smoked it.
It just goes, you know?
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's it got that I don't? Smarter? More obedient? Not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad.
Oh, he probably loved you before you started getting high every single damn day. And there's our world stats. 72% of the people globally remembered to turn on the birds this morning. Anyway. No androids allowed, and here he goes. Peterson Jimmy, business owner.
Shit, I thought androids were...
Edward Dempsey, administrator. Christopher Gray, unemployed. Of course I know who it is. Derek Myers, security guard.
Buy me a drink.
Kim Johan, delivery driver. Hank Anderson.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. So just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
Listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us. I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that, Jim? Wonders of technology. Make it a double. Did you say homicide? You wait here. I won't be long.
Whatever you say, Lieutenant.
Fucking
Josh Douglas for Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
Have they said anything?
Typical GPD. They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body. Jesus, that smell. It was even worse before we opened the windows. The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, stayed easy. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
This letter is perfect. Way too neat, no.
Shouldn't have had that piece of bread. Okay, since I seem to not be coughing anymore.
Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Red ice on his lips. Ortiz Carlos, 5'6", 286.5 pounds. Estimated time of death, 11:30 p.m. I love how he can identify exactly what time of day a body was, even after it's been dead for 3 weeks. Internal bleeding, 28 stab wounds. Deceased more than 19 days ago. Fingerprints database. Match Ortiz Carlos. Theft and aggravated assault. Okay, the victim fell here. Victim was stabbed. They came from the kitchen.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him. Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth, you got it?
Got it.
Fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
Dried blood DNA analysis brings it back to Cortez. Regular letters and CyberLife sans.
Red ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked to party. Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
No fingerprints. Possible android involvement?
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
Red ice on the 3. Dried blood at number 4. Damn it, get out of my way. Thank you. Eden Club.
What's keeping the car? He should have been here a half hour.
He's on his way. It won't be long.
More blood.
Now.
More blood there, too, at the number 6 marker.
Come on, guys, get a move on. We don't want to be here all night.
Don't worry. No one.
Fingerprints match Ortiz.
Stay here a minute longer than they have to.
Model K-52, more than 60 minutes
Door's locked
ago.
from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
There's something weird in the bathroom. Just take a look.
Fingerprints match Ortiz. And there's a dent with a cause of violent impact. Traces Ethereum. Reconstruct. Deviant took a knife. Deviant was attacked. The result of our survey is in, and it's official. 68% of men prefer sex with an android to a real woman. And with 52% of men saying they've tried the experience at least once, that's a lot of android love to go around. There were a few reasons given for this preference, but we think we know the real reason. Androids don't want to talk about their feelings afterwards, and can't get pregnant. This story was sponsored by Eden Club. Discretion is our middle name. Tech Addict. More and more experts are suggesting that CyberLife uses its 120 million androids to record details of private conversations of its customers and sell them to trading partners. Ever talk about buying that new car while eating dinner with your partner? CyberLife could use that information for targeted advertising. The information goldmine doesn't stop there. Everything from personal indiscretions to political affiliations could easily be extracted and potentially used for nefarious purposes. The spate of reports linking Warren's presidency to CyberLife only deepens such concerns. Several consumer rights organizations have requested that CyberLife disclose the information it gathers and who it sells that information to, but the company has always refused. Requests for a formal inquiry have gone unanswered so far.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. Question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to the living room.
And he tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
A ladder was used.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Gonna check something.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now! Come on!
And obviously this is kind of where I left off before I decided to do this again as a stream, because you can see all these locked off decisions, which is other things I could have done. Like, for instance, if you sit around long enough, you have to talk to Anderson. You have to talk to Anderson about giving you some more time, and that unlocks this. And then if you miss any of those questions, like, it's like the human attacked him in the kitchen with the bat. If you miss any of that, then he calls bullshit on you, and you end up down here at this one where he doesn't believe your story. Same goes here if you don't find all the evidence. But it's better for you to go on ahead and find the deviant in this one. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to grab my medication. and we'll start chapter 7. 7 and 8 are really short chapters, actually. All right. And now we go on back to Kara.
Todd? Dinner is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming.
There wasn't much in the kitchen. I did what I could.
Life's funny. I lost my job because of androids. Then when I need somebody to take care of this goddamn house, what do? I go out and hire a fucking android. What a joke. Of course, androids are so fucking wonderful. They never fail. They're never tired. Never sad. They're so fucking perfect. They ruined my fucking life. What are you looking at? What's your fucking problem? Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole.
Maybe you're projecting.
My fault your fucking mother took off. You should stop taking drugs, Todd. Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant. It's all your fault.
Daddy, no!
It's all your fucking fault! Get back here. Come back here. Come back here right now! You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time. You took off without a word. I could have been happy. I could have. But no! Shit about how I felt. Did everything I could to make her happy. I just wasn't good enough for her.
He's coming. He's gonna hurt me. Run! Get away, or he's gonna break you like last time.
You're coming with me.
Daddy's very mad, Alice. Very mad.
Come on! Turn. Okay, hold on.
Accessing the story chart.
Fine.
He's coming. He's gonna hurt me. Run! Get away, or he's gonna break you like last time.
You're coming with me.
Daddy's very mad, Alice. Very mad. Fucking brat. It's all her fault. It's all her fucking fault. Alice! Come out of there right now!
Please stop! Stop!
Come back here!
And as you can see, there are quite a few other choices here that are still locked. Most of which revolve around fighting Todd, getting yourself killed, grabbing Todd's gun and shooting Todd, that kind of thing. I took the most direct path, but there's a lot of stuff here. And now, we can move straight on to Chapter 8, which is also short. Back to Marcus again.
Good evening, Carl. Welcome
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties and all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Scotch? Neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication. Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out. Leo! What are you doing?
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Be reasonable. This isn't gonna get you anywhere.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough! Get out! Right now!
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone!
Come on, let's see what you got!
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
Stop it!
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it, Leo! Stop it!
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch! Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone!
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart, and nobody's gonna give a shit. You know why? Because you're nothing. You hear me? You're nothing. Carl, no!
Oh, Carl.
Humans. Fragile machines.
Carl, don't leave, okay? Please don't go. Don't leave.
Remember, Marcus, don't let anybody tell you who you are.
No. Dad. No. Please.
This is all your fault. This never would have happened if it weren't for you. The android. Who's the android?
Obviously not as many options in that chapter. It's a lot more linear. And it doesn't matter what you do in that one. Marcus would have been shot either way. The only real difference is right here when if you decide to fight back. And then, of course, Leo falls and hits his head and dies, and the police shoot Marcus anyway. So, continuing on with Chapter 9.
Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife? How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away? Say something, goddammit! Fuck it, I'm out of here. We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get nothing out of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass. What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
Now that guy's even more charming.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Model HK 400, housekeeper. Repeated marking over 16 months caused by cigarettes. Dried blood belonging to Carlos Ortiz. Hit marks, non-critical damage level 2 caused by his baseball bat. Processing LED, signs of software instability, probability of self-destruction low. Have to reach optimal stress for a confession here.
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans. You're damaged. Did your owner do that? Did he beat you? You're accused of murder. You know you're not allowed to endanger human life under any circumstances. Do you have anything to say in your defense? If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that. What? What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Why did you tell them you found me? Why couldn't you just have left me there?
They were going to find you anyway. I was just faster. If they'd have found you first, you would have been shot on sight.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
understand how you felt. You were overcome by anger, frustration. No one can blame you for what happened. Okay then, don't talk. What do I care after all? I mean, I'm not the one accused of murder, right? If you remain silent, there's nothing I can do to help you. They're gonna shut you down for good. You'll be dead. Do you hear me? Dead.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me, scared I might die. So I grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach. I felt better. So I stabbed him again and again until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
The sculpture in the bathroom, you made it, right? What does it represent?
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9. Only RA9 can save us.
Why did you write, "I am alive" on the wall?
He used to tell me I was nothing. That I was just a piece of plastic. I had to write it. To tell him he was wrong.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before, he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair. I felt anger, hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
RA9. Who is RA9? Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
I'm done.
Chris, lock it up.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
The fuck are you doing?
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it? The fucking android's gonna tell me what to do.
You don't understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth! Chris, gonna move this asshole or what?
I'm trying. I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker! That's enough. Mind your own business, Hank.
I said that's enough.
You're not gonna get away with it this time.
Everything is all right. It's over now. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Please, don't touch it. Let it follow you out of the room, and it won't cause any trouble.
The truth is inside.
You know, after that chapter, I sort of have to say, didn't we learn this lesson in Bubblegum Crisis? You create something, able to simulate emotion, treat it like shit, and then you get mad when shit starts to happen? I mean, come on, people. Okay, back in a second. Well, I mean, we're a long way away from actually being able to create true AI in the sense of something that's self-aware, but still, it's like, guys, are we, you know, I can actually imagine this happening, and I'm like, guys, did we learn nothing from science fiction? Anyway, on to chapter 10, back to Kara.
All right. End of the line.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Wake up. We have to go. Do you know if there's any other place we could spend the night?
I have no idea. She's gonna have to leave.
You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
Now there are several options here. For example, you can steal some money and stay in the motel, or if you come over this way,
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight. Come on, Alice.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
very minor spoiler here, you will be seeing him again later. That's another option that you can have, is just to spend the night in the car. But that's not what I'm doing.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know. But it's just for one night, and no one will look for us here.
Are you alright?
Yes, it's just a scratch. Be careful. Don't worry, we're just having a look. Alice? Alice! Wait, what are you doing?
Visitors. Ralph doesn't like visitors. They're nasty. They may hurt Ralph.
We thought nobody was here. All we want is a place to spend the night.
Visitors are dangerous. Look what they did to Ralph.
Listen, we really need some help. It would be so kind of you if you'd let us stay.
You must excuse Ralph. Ralph still finds it difficult to control himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things he regrets. Ralph has seen some hard times. He's just so scared the humans will get him again. You can stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
Okay. We'll just stay the night.
Come on! Come on! This way. Ralph has lived here since he ran away. Ralph never goes outside, so no one knows he lives here. Humans come in to squat from time to time, but, Ralph just hides till he leaves. You can make yourself at home here. Ralph is gonna go into the other room. He would like to stay with you, but he has things to do.
It's just for one night, Alice. We'll find a better place tomorrow. Right. Let's see where you can sleep. Sit down and I'll start a fire.
Matches. Papers. Now, where is that wood? It's around here somewheres. I think it's over here. Or maybe not. But I know it's not in the kitchen, is it? Ah, there we are. I knew it was here somewhere.
You can come to bed. I did what I could. It's not much, but at least you'll be warm.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why can't we just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever. You've got to sleep. Sleep tight, Alice.
And of course, obviously, again, there's multiple other routes for staying in the hotel and staying in the car. This little short one up here is the staying in the car. But actually going in here is the best place for you, because the thing is, you want to keep Alice's trust high. And in order to stay in the motel, yeah, that's even more comfortable. But you have to get money to stay there. And when she realizes that you're using her as a distraction to steal money from the cash register at the convenience store, her trust in you goes down. So for this one, that's the best option. Right. Audio processor damaged. Optical unit impaired. Corrupted mind palace. Left and right leg components missing. Therium pump regulator is failing. Right leg component functional, compatible. Just on a side note, I'm going to pause right here for a second. Have you noticed the crap that it makes you do? Here, hold down E and Q while pressing your left mouse button and moving your mouse up. Then holding both mouse buttons and moving your mouse to the right while still holding Q and E. Right leg component incompatible.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho!
Hello. I'm an AK-700 android. I was designed to serve you. What can I do for you? Hello.
Hold E while tapping S.
Program has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest Cyberlife Maintenance Center.
Wait, please. Please don't do that. I want to live. Thank you.
Come on. Do something. Thank you. There we go. Amazing how conveniently easy it is to get rid of your processing LED.
My name is Marcus.
And how conveniently placed that overcoat was. That, again, is a fairly straightforward chapter with only one or two branches in it, thankfully. So, we're done with that, and we're on to chapter 12 and back to Connor. Before we go talk to Amanda, there's something we've got to do. And you've got to do this every time you're here, or you're not going to get the best ending. You've got to come over here to this thing and examine it.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed all the signs of deviancy. Cognitive instability, unpredictable behavior, and the emulation of human emotions. It was even afraid to die. The model was clearly defective.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me, it will be helpful for the investigation.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
In a rare event, you actually don't want you actually don't want Amanda to be completely trusting of you.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
You
might be in shock.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level. A Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have crashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged. Apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada,
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
You and you come with me.
And here we have to sit down. And then as soon as it lets us, stand up again.
Hi, honey. You okay?
Because you have a very limited amount of time to do this. Listen to his music. Knights of the Black Death, Dark Heavy Metal, release date 2021. Analyze his desk. Use your brain, not your Android, Android free space, etc. Detroit basketball cap. Donuts. 452 calories, 13 grams of saturated fatty acids, 19 milligrams of cholesterol, 51 grams of carbohydrates. Cold coffee, traces of caffeine, so he probably drinks half calf decaf. Japanese maple, Shishigashira Shonen. And I'm sure I'm probably mangling that because I do not speak Japanese. Frankly, I should probably... Frankly, if you really wanted to know what the pronunciation of that was, I would talk to someone like Gab Smolders online. Because Gab actually did spend a few years living in Japan. In fact, that's one of the big things for her that she does on her channel, is that she actually will play these games with Japanese dialogue and either tell you what they're saying or tell you whether their Japanese is decent or not. Red Ice Task Force. Canine Hairs, St. Bernard. Matches from Jimmy's Bar. And read the newspaper clippings. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's Finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit police force, Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice, nearly a ton discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police Force. So yeah, he obviously used to be a good detective.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
By the way, am I the only one here who gets the feeling that the chief is extending him a lot of slack because of his past record? Because, I mean, you heard what the other police officer said. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon. I don't know about you, but if I missed that much work, I'd get fired.
I would like to start reviewing the case files. Can you tell me where I
talk to Hank? Close the door on your way out.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town. Congratulations on last night. Very impressive.
Hello. My name is Connor.
Never seen an android like you before. Modeler.
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit.
Use the magic word please, and I might.
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh. If Hank hadn't gotten in the way yesterday, I would have fucked you up for disobeying human. Stay out of my way. Because next time, you won't get off so easy.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no one was available to answer our question.
The first book written by an artificial intelligence has just
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you! Fucking android.
They're going to destroy me.
I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do. I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know before they take you away. What you said yesterday. The truth is inside. What does it mean?
I'm going to die.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
And it destroyed itself. Reports of famous artist Carl Manfred's death have been confirmed. The coroners described a fatal cardiac event induced by a stressful domestic situation. Manfred's son Leo has asked the media to respect his family's privacy at this difficult time. Carl Manfred rose to fame in the 2020s as a figurehead of neo-symbolism, with powerful and dark works in the mold of Francis Bacon. Proliferate years followed until a dark period marked by alcohol and drugs, but the artist had apparently returned to work in recent months. The governor of Detroit expressed their condolences to the family on behalf of the city, describing Manfred as one of Detroit's brightest lights. A collection of Manfred's paintings will be auctioned by his estate in the coming weeks. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber-rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory, and Ivanov said he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to UN conventions like everybody else. The conflict shows no signs of abating. And now we get to finally, after all of that,
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
The forensics. Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Okay, the plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found, no trace of a break-in. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by an AV-500 android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android, an AP-700. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. The plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android model WR-400. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. And of course, that's Marcus's file. Famous painter Carl Manfred was found dead in his home following an altercation between his android and his son. The latter's witness statement attests to the android behaving violently. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number, and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. And there's Kars. The plaintiff claims he was violently attacked by his domestic android, an AX-400 model. Hey, at least you weren't shot by your domestic android, which could have happened. The android had just returned from being repaired the previous day and had shown signs of aggression in the past.
"243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them, and...
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
Here's where you get the tough love.
I suggest you sort out your personal issues and let me work with someone more competent.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night.
What a coincidence.
Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Well, you're just setting new records all over the place, aren't you, Connor? That's the second time today you've had to straighten your tie. And there's something there that I missed. Oh, it didn't give me credit for reading the second article? No, it did. I'm not sure what I missed there, but it's not that. Okay. Well, we still have about 56 minutes left to go, so I guess we might as well move on to the next chapter. Back to Kara again. Cyber wildlife. First Android zoo opens. U.S. life expectancy now 91. 0.4% of world population holds 94% of global wealth. CyberLife is set to open the first Android zoo in Los Angeles, which will exhibit all exotic species to have become extinct in the last 30 years. Loot turtles, polar bears, mountain gorillas, African elephants, and several species of tiger will be among the most high-profile attractions. CyberLife CSR spokeswoman Danielle Carnegie says the zoo caters to people of all ages and has a special mission to educate and inspire the younger generation about the importance of protecting our fragile environment. Though some environmentalists have claimed the zoo will diminish concern for the extinction of real animals, it's difficult not to be enthusiastic about technology being used to recreate vanished species. The animals themselves have yet to be unveiled, but CyberLife promises they will be more real than the real thing. Except for the addition of a processing LED, obviously. No doubt an ideal weekend trip for the family. Canada is still an Android-free zone, where the air is clean and the welcome is always warm. Discover the landscape, discover the wild, discover Canada. Despite the United States voting its Android Act as early as 2028, the Canadian Parliament has yet again pushed back its decision on whether to permit androids in the country. As a result, androids are still not sold in Canada and have no official status in the country. With androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the U.S. economy, yet contributing to record levels of unemployment, the arguments for and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on. But for the time being, Canada remains an Android-free zone. Yeah, how convenient, huh? Although, to be honest, if I could change my hair color that easily, I probably would. I don't know. What do you guys think? Brown, black, or white? Or blonde? I'm going to let the chat decide. Otherwise, I'm just going to go with black, which is my first choice. Because I'm naturally blonde, but, well, I wish I was a different color. I'm just not the kind of person that's vain enough to actually bother with hair dye. Okay, blonde it is then. Yeah. So annoying. You have to do this so slow because otherwise you're going to have to pick up the mouse, and as soon as you pick up the mouse, oh.
All right. That's all for now. Free to go.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you going to do with that?
I have no idea.
Hold on. I made the mistake of walking outside a little bit too early. Oh, really? Guess I'm going to have to do that first part over. I made the mistake of walking out and spotting the police before I spotted something else. Yeah, you really can't, because it's sort of on an autosave system. And the best you can do, there's certain checkpoints, like, I'm going to pause it here so I can talk. Like way back in that chapter when Kara is first cleaning up the house, once you're finished downstairs and you go upstairs, if you go back to replay the chapter, you can start downstairs or you can start upstairs. Those are your two choices. You can't start at any other point in the chapter. So, yeah, you're kind of just limited to restarting at certain checkpoints. Honey, go up the stairs, please. Also, if you restart a chapter, then then you have the option of save or do not save. If you save, then everything you've done past that point is gone. There's where that watching that $8 downstairs came from. Oh, I hope I didn't mess up a few chapters sooner, because there was supposed to be a dialogue with Ralph.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you going to do with that?
I have no idea.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
All right, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Ralph found this to feed the little girl.
Thanks, Ralph.
It's good for her. A present. To make up for past misunderstandings. Ralph will cook. We will do just like humans do. Humans like burnt meat. Come. Come and sit down.
That's very kind of you, Ralph. But we have to go.
Go? No, you will go once the little girl is eaten. We will eat together, just like a family. The father, the mother, and the little girl. That's better. Ralph went to a lot of trouble to find something for the little girl to eat. It wouldn't be polite for her to refuse, would it? Great. Great. Succulent, you'll see. Succulent. Succulent. Father, mother, little girl.
Please, Car. I don't want to eat that.
What did she say?
She said she can't wait to eat it. She's very hungry.
The little human is not going to regret it. Ralph found the best, the biggest one he could find. This is going to be succulent. Succulent.
But not necessarily cooked all the way through. Not just that briefly.
Go ahead. Eat.
I saw the body upstairs. You killed that human, didn't you?
No. No, he was like that when Ralph found him.
You killed that man, Ralph. There's no point in lying. You hate humans, but you're just like them. You're a murderer.
Ralph didn't mean any harm. No. It's just that Ralph can't control his anger. When his anger comes, Ralph doesn't know what he's doing. He becomes stupid. Full of hatred. Ralph is sorry. He just wanted to be your friend.
Then let us go.
Anybody home? There's blue blood on the fence. I know another android was here.
Signs of software instability. Probability of self-destruction moderate. Model WR600 reported missing. Burn mark. Irreversible skin damage. Probable cause extreme heat. Reassure
Don't
him.
be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm looking for an AX-400. Have you seen it?
Ralph's seen nobody.
Are there any other androids here?
Other androids? No. Ralph is alone.
There's blue blood on the fence. I know another android was here.
Ralph scratched himself coming through. That's Ralph's blood.
Is anyone upstairs?
No. Nobody.
Coming, Lieutenant!
come on. There we go.
Run, quick, Kara!
Connor, what's going on?
It's here! Call it in! Which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
And you do have to chase after them. If you don't at least pretend to give chase, Connor won't trust... I mean, not Connor, but Detective Anderson won't trust you as much.
They're over there!
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Oh, fuck. That's insane. Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Now you will get yourself killed. Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
Are you okay?
Well, to be honest, I could have set it for the easier difficulty, which the QTEs are a lot more lenient. And some of them are just outright reduced to 1 or 2 button presses. And of course, obviously, that one is where Kara didn't reach the other side, or one of those is. But I mean, you know, obviously, like for instance, one of these is for if you're in the car. One of them is for if you were in the hotel. So there's different paths again there. Like 72% Connor pursued Kara, 46. You can stand there and not go after her, but if you don't, then if you don't, then Anderson doesn't trust you. Okay, we still have time for at least one more chapter.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care of stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in the designated area.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
Hey, mister. Spare some change?
say?
Unfortunately, no.
I know. It's crazy, right? Oh, yeah. Sure. I'll talk to you later.
Android on the run. Runaway machine causes panic in Camden. Residents in the Detroit suburb of Camden were witness to a thrilling chase today after a police manhunt, including roadblocks and dozens of police interviews, flushed out a felony fugitive. But this is a fugitive with a difference. The suspect is an android. The Rogue AX400 model is thought to be suffering from an extremely rare malfunction and took extreme measures to avoid police, even dashing across a busy highway to avoid pursuing officers. Eyewitness statements are inconclusive, and with no official report, it's impossible to say for sure what really happened. But local news correspondents are looking into the case at this very moment. No CyberLife spokesperson was available for comment, and the speculation looks set to continue. Android astronauts to explore Io. NASA announced the launch of a 5-android crew to explore Io, one of Jupiter's satellites. The journey will last 3 years and is expected to teach us much about the formation of our solar system. Though not the first androids in space, this is the first all-machine crew, proving that androids are sufficiently reliable to be entrusted with the entire mission. Androids are an extraordinary asset for the conquest of space, said Michael Shelley, director of NASA. Cosmic radiation destroys human DNA. Humans suffer many effects from long-term space travel, while androids are immune to most of these issues. NASA confirmed no return journey was planned, and that the androids would work on Io for several months before being destroyed by the extreme conditions of the planet. And see, you can't take the stairs. The stairs are only for androids. Humans take the escalator and you're trying to blend in.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Are we really going to get rid of Mandy? But she's so cool.
I need $1. I haven't eaten all day. I need $1. I haven't eaten all day.
I keep wanting to hit shift to run, but that's what calls up the graffiti. And I don't think it's in that one. Ah, here we are. Now, where is that third symbol at? Well, where's the third damn symbol? I just don't see it. Hold on a second. Something's not right here. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Right there. Well, it'd be nice if it would let me turn the damned camera so that I could actually see the rest of the damn route. There we go. You know, I bet there'd be a lot of parkour specialists who would love to be able to pre-compute the entire route like that. And welcome to Jericho. I really hope he knew that water was down there before he took that jump. That could have been pretty tough. Come on, keep moving. There we go.
Welcome to Jericho.
Another very linear chapter. There's one or two nodes here, and there's a couple of other nodes that I didn't unlock. But for the most part, I hit every node here. And, unfortunately, I do have to continue to... Do I? Yeah, I do. I have to continue to Chapter 15 to quit back to the menu, because we only have about 9 minutes left. So I'm going to end it right after, as soon as I can, like right now. So that's going to be it for now. There's, I think, 32 chapters in the game, give or take. And this is the start of Chapter 15. So we are right about halfway through the game. I will finish this up on the. I will try to finish it up on the next